The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived and ahead.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Colin Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And for the Hawks, front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside, Sexton. He can't get it to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella finds Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Here's Collins. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Capella inside, and the shot is good.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Now, here's Hunter. After Colin Sexton's miss.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Young from deep three-point range. The Hawks again can't hit. And Sexton slams it in.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
Here's Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Clarkson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Collins, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Clarkson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Capella. He can't get that one to fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Sexton for 3. They get it back. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. He dishes it to Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And the Jazz with possession here. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Step back shot. Rejected by Murray. Hunter with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Sinks that one from the post. Collins has got 6.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Jazz. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the shot. And here's Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 7.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Here's Toscano. And the rejection by Collins. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much. As the officials will send him to the line. And he'll shoot some free throws. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
Up high and stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Bogdanovic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Bogdanovic making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Jazz trail by 6. Now the pass to Toscano. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Collins kicks to Bay. Collins passes to Bay. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Bay focused to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Agbaji the pass to Gay. Over Collins. Gay can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Capella finds Young. Hey, 18 feet out. Offensive rebound. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Second shot opportunity, and that one is good. Young's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Agbaji the pass to Horton Tucker. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the feed to Johnson. And the basket is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hawks lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
In the offense,
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So on the floor for Utah, Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Lauri Markkanen.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Gay finds Clarkson. Shot from 12. Sexton, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Jordan Clarkson.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Murray dishes to Johnson. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense right on him.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Markkanen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Really hard to disrupt what Markkanen will do from that kind of distance. He's so tall, you can't disrupt it.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Okongwu. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Count that one. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Markkanen, and he banks in the layup.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Young's got 11 points.
Toughness inside from Trey.
Here's Sexton. It's good.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jam. 6-point game. And Sexton slams it in.
When you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Passes to Hunter, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Sexton against Young. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Outside, Griffin. There's the dish to Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 4. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Griffin against Clarkson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, right side. The shot's good. Young's got 13.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Johnson down low. Olynyk is covering. Johnson, good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And the Jazz call time here.
Our T-shirt crew is looking for the loudest fans, so get up and get crazy! Fans, make some noise!
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Johnson. Bays checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Griffin. Olynyk the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Toscano. Kicks to Azubuike. Pass to Horton Tucker. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks leading by 5. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Abaji. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D. Capella kicks to Collins. Ball stolen. Here's Toscano. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Bogdanovic does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gaze checked in. Azubuike, good.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young taking his time here. Dishes to Capella. Outside Collins. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Abaji. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Young from the arc. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Horton Tucker.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ahead, here's Gay. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Young for 3. Toscano with the rebound. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gay can't get it to go. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Capella. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 6.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's the break. Here's Toscano. Offline with his 3. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
Thanks very much.
As we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but the foul.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
They grabbed their own miss. He can't hit that time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Sexton. Shots good from Young.
And the balance that Trae Young has. I mean, you can knock him offline, but hard to knock him off his focus.
Outside, Markkanen. And the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Collins. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
Shoots from 14, and again it's Atlanta.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Outside, Sexton. Shoots from the line. They get the rebound.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Murray for three. Good on the three-point shot. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Again, the Hawks score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Markkanen against Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella against Sexton. He gets it in there. Capella's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 8 points for Jordan Clarkson. Hunter with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Hunter the pass to Capella. And he makes good on the layup. Capella's got 14 points for the game.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Here's Sexton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Young. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 24.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And the Jazz call time here. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
For the Hawks, Okongwu checked in for John Collins. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for Trae Young. And Utah with a change here, too. Rudy Gay's checked in for Olynyk.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Clarkson bounce pass. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here we go, all alone. And the dunk by Capella.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 8. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Wow, Toscano Anderson. Ochai Agbaji. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Here's Agbaji. Makes it off the glass.
Ochai Agbaji.
He's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Pass to Agbaji. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Murray. Horton Tucker, that's good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Out up there for Johnson. Then finds Johnson. the slam dunk by Johnson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Jazz trailed by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Agbaji. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. Griffin dishes to Okongwu. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Kept alive. Good.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The Hawks leading by 21. Murray kicks to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And stolen by Murray. In the corner, it's Capella. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz trailed by 21. To the paint. Here's Agbaji. Gay right side. Shoots over Capella. Rebound by the Hawks. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass. Okongwu's now got 8 points. Utah shooting pretty terribly here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 8. With 2 seconds left. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Atlanta running away with it.
61.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the 3.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Bay with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Clarkson. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Okongwu.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Clarkson for 3. The offensive rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
On its way from Young for 2. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Inside, here's Clarkson over Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You gotta be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Hawks leading by 23. Young outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. He gets that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get it back as Ibuki off with the layup. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Doesn't go for him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little... Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Bay, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Griffin.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Down low, here's Olynyk. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Olynyk. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Sexton against Young. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team first.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those 2 guys swapped teams.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the 2 will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime. Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Sexton to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
For 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Sexton against Young. Lays it up off the glass.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 39.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Toscano. It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
They get it back. Toscano misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Floats it up for Young. Hunter finds Young. The pass to Sexton. Here's the floater. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Count it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Jazz shooting a meager 37% for the game. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. They need this. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Utah with the rebound. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Okongwu. Griffin comes in for Hunter. Matthews, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Murray's subbed in for Trae Young. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Murray. Top of the key jumper, no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Griffin, and again it's Atlanta.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Fontecchio. Can't nail the jumper.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Dunn looking over the floor. Griffin with the steal. Up the floor. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of it. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Thank you, Van.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.